Is your mom's business still around? Like, oh, it is really.
Yeah, she's getting close to like 20 years.
Is it the food business or
no?
different business? Oh.
It's an e-commerce business.
Oh, really? Wow. She does
Yeah.
it for other people. She does it for herself.
For herself, yeah.
That's
So
cool.
she has a warehouse here in town, and she's kind of gotten into manufacturing and stuff over the last year or so. So, and she also does like property management and stuff like that.
Man,
so.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
warehouse here in Corpus. That's cool. Manufacturing is can you want to share more about that?
Sure.
Like-
Yeah. So it's metal. So it's mostly like metal wall base. So like if you ever go somewhere and you kind of see like stainless steel at the bottom of the wall or corner protectors on the wall, or even like a metal sign that's like cut out. That's the kind of stuff that she does.
So all this, everything she makes is, I'm assuming, well, she's been in business for years. Wow, she probably got all kinds of customers. That's very interesting.
It's a heavy mix of like residential and commercial, and she also works with like a lot of architects, like speccing out designs for new construction, like new hospitals, airports.
She's an engineer, or
No, she just happens to supply the products. So she,
That's
just
so awesome, man.
works with people who actually do that kind of stuff.
Wow, it's like you create your own job, your own business, and man, that's amazing. Props to her.
And we work. I mean, I say we. I used to work for her, so it's really like pretty national, and some international as well. But it's funny because people are like, "Oh, we're in Corpus." I'm like, "Well, like we're in Corpus, but we don't really do local sales."
Yeah.
She is trying to do more local sales as she starts to do more manufacturing herself, like in her warehouse.
Yeah.
But for most of my life, it's been like drop ship across the country.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Is she gonna give the business to like one of you guys, or
Potentially.
Have you thought about that?
So I worked for her for a long time. And like I grew up watching her build the business, so I know a lot about it. So eventually, more than likely, I will take it over, and kind of just, depends on where my life goes.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
anything, if, all else fails, we'll sell it or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I always wonder like if these businesses that do exist for a long time, if they actually give them to their kids or if they sell it or.
Yeah, I think it
whatever.
really just depends.
Yeah.
I mean, having, like a family business is pretty nice to be able to hand down to your kids as long as they know how to run it and sustain it. Like it's,
Yeah, that's interesting.
keep on building on what you already spent all this time building. Like don't let it go.
Yeah, man, that's so awesome. So we were talking earlier before when we have technical difficulties about so you work at Favor Delivery. Shout out Favor if you guys. Yeah.
Shout out Favor and HEB.
Yeah, Favor and HEB. We shop at HEB often, and we get delivery from HEB. So Favor is exclusively the delivery for HEB.
Yeah, so HEB owns Favor, and they've owned it for about 6 years.
They own Favor. Wow.
Yeah,
It's a Texas company.
Yeah, we're Texas only delivery company. So we're only in Texas. And I think that's part of what makes us so successful is that we're just really, really focused on what we're doing in one state.
That's amazing. Yeah, so it seems like that'd be a cool aspect because you're a local Texas foodie,
Yeah, it kind of works together, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. And man, your role there at Favor is pretty interesting. You find new restaurants to add to the app.
Yeah.
To make accessible for people out there. So how do you go about doing that? Like, I mean, is it difficult to find new restaurants? Do restaurants reach out to you to get on the app? Like, how does that happen?
Yeah, it's kind of a mixture. So I would say like maybe 5% of my like leads are inbound. So restaurants reaching specifically out to Favor to get up on the app. And then the rest is me looking for restaurants that I know that people want. So like, I know that not everyone, a lot of people love sushi. So looking for good restaurants that have good sushi that people would want for delivery. So it's really kind of just like about trying to get into the consumer's mind and knowing what they want and then trying to make those partnerships happen with restaurants.